Hey everyone, it's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia in Canada. Welcome if this is your first time, or welcome back if you are a regular and watch me live. So I'm just going to see who is here. Make sure we're broadcasting live. And we seem to be okay. I'm just going to make sure the sound is up. That's my next thing. And let's see here. Not sure why that popped off, but okay. Here we go. And let's make sure we got, hi Keisha. How you doing? Oh, good. We're good. I've got sound. I've got everything. I've got sound. I've got video. I've got Keisha. That's about it. That's all I need. Okay, we're just going to wait a minute until people pop on. I have a disclaimer today. I literally did not know what I was going to make today, and I haven't made it before. I'm just going to make it on the fly, and we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, I'm glad it's warmer. Gosh, you guys, I know it's been cold. I am good. I'm good, Keisha. I can't believe the time is just flying by. Oh my gosh, my daughter's coming from Toronto on the 18th, so I'm excited about that. And it's only like, I don't know, a week and a half away, right? Oh my gosh, time flies. Okay, well, I've got Jennifer and I've got Keisha, so that's pretty good. I was just saying, Jen, hi, Donna. I have not made this card. In fact, at 20 to 3, I was out with my husband shopping today for some furniture. And then I came home and I thought I was supposed to be on a Zoom call, you know, like a meeting thing. And I thought it was 1:30 my time, but it was 1:30 Mountain Time. So I had to nip onto that. And then I sort of ran out of time. So I'm just gonna wing it today. Is that a Stampin' Up! Teddy in the background? It is. Let me grab my Stampin' Up! Teddy. I'll show you. It's really cute. I don't remember what year I got this. Isn't he cute? This was when they introduced Build-A-Bear. Were you guys around then when they introduced Build-A-Bear? And he's got, look, he's got his own little mushy, he's got his own little apron. Isn't that cute? And then it wasn't my first convention, but it was his first convention. And then this was the Canada pin from 10 years. So that's 10 years ago, I guess. And then I gave him one of my little Stampin' Up! Pins. Isn't he cute? Or she cute? And look, Stampin' Up! On the feet. Am I cute? Yes. Wow, Jennifer, that's awesome that you saw that all the way over there. So cute. Okay. Oh, no, you've tried to get one? Oh, yeah, it was at a convention or something, right? Yeah. All right, let's start. So let me grab. Okay. There we go. So, like I said, I have not made this card. I'm just making it up as I go. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so we're going to use Fitting Florets. The bundle is available until, oh, it'll help if I put some light on. Gee, see, I was out all day. And there we go. The Fitting Floret Bundle is available now, and then it's also going to be in the January to April mini catalog, so it's good for a while. Today I'm going to, instead of using the products that come in the collection that are available right now, we're going to match it with a different annual catalog product. So let me show you what we're going to use. We're actually going to use the Hues of Happiness. I did it the other day too. Remember I used the Hues of Happiness? Well, I'm using another sheet of the beautiful DSP. Let me grab it. That's one sheet. But you've got all these beautiful colors. So, you know, the pinks, the purples, the blues. Love that. That's the other side. So here's some of the designer series paper. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like a tapestry, doesn't it? And on this one here, we've got smaller versions of the flower. And what's really cool is that in the Hues of Happiness bundle, the dies will cut out these flowers. So that's kind of cool. But we're not going to do that today. So what I've started with, you guys, I really am winging it, but you guys are my loyal group, so you won't care if I make a mistake. You can actually help me probably make this card. So I'm going to start with a 8.5 by 5.5 basic white. We've scored it at 4 1/4, and we're going to crease it. There we go. And then I've got a piece of designer series paper, and I've cut this to 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then we have the matte in Pool Party, which is 3 3/4 by 5, so 1/4 inch bigger. Okay, so let's go ahead and just glue that on. Oh, hi, Wendy. It's probably colder with you though. Well, it depends. I think it's not too bad here. I didn't check the temp today. I'm gonna say maybe 4 degrees. What's it in Swansea? 3 or 4 degrees here, I think. Not too bad. So I'm not sure. I didn't check the UK temps. So ours isn't that bad. I mean, we're above freezing at least, right? So that's good. For my US people watching, Wendy and I will talk in Celsius. Okay, so we've got this. I'm going to just go ahead and glue that down. Okay. Then we've got the start of our card. Okay. There we go. Like that. So you've got all that different saffron and blues, and I don't remember if this is pumpkin or not. I don't know. Anyway, that's the start of our card. Okay. Just going to make sure I stay on screen. Now I'm going to grab this little piece here. Now this piece here is going to be my focal point, and that is cut to 2 3/4 by 4. -5. See, you're colder. And -3. That was us last week. We were -2 last week. So you are colder than us, Wendy. Uber. On this one, I want to stamp a word sentiment. And here's the stamp set. I send out so many thank you cards that I want to use a thank you. So I'm going to grab my Memento ink, and I'm going to grab the words. I love being able to see through this so I can see where I'm going here. Just going to stamp that on there. There we go. Thank you with all my heart. Set that aside. Okay, now this is where I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to grab some basic white, just scrap here, and I'm going to stamp some. Well, I don't even know if I need it that big. I want to just use these flowers here. So I'm going to stamp them in Smoky Slate. Okay. Now, normally I would stamp this in black and it would be quite vibrant, right? But I just wanted to have something a little, a little more subtle. So let me grab some Stampin' Blends. We've got Old Olive. We've got Daffodil. Just turn these around. So Daffodil Light and Dark. Okay. We've got Saffron Light and Dark. And then I've got Dark Poppy Parade. Okay. So those are the colors we're going to use. I'm really stamping quite close to me. I'm going to just move this up a titch, you guys. And then I'm going to move this up a titch. There we go. That's a little better. So let's start coloring. I'm going to start with a little bit of Old Olive. So the dark Old Olive. Okay. I'm not going to do too much blending because honestly, these are fairly small areas, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough dark. Then let's blend that with our light. I'm going to really blend that. It is quite a small little area. Just keep going over it. It actually blends all those sharp lines away, which is why blends are so nice. If you use markers, you tend to have these very distinct lines because the color, you can't color over another color, whereas in a blend you can. There we go. And then these little guys, let's just use the light old olive for that. Okay. Oh, we've got more up here. More. Okay, that looks good. Hi, Donna. How are ya? At least it's not as icy around here, is it, as it was? I think what I want to do, guys, is I guess I will try the dark daffodil on my flowers. Now, when you have a flower, just hold that. The flower and the petal is turned up like this. So this is the bottom of a petal, right? They tend to be darker, just the way the sun kind of hits it. So I'm going to use my dark daffodil on that, and also on this little edges here. Okay. Everybody got their trees up? I have my tree. I do not have it up. We went and cut it last week, or earlier this week, I guess. And I have got it out in the shed in a bucket because I'm not ready to bring it in. I bought some new furniture, and I'm trying to make sure that I have the least amount of stuff in my living room while I wait for my new stuff to arrive. And then I'll put my tree up. Plus, my daughter's coming, like I told you earlier. And her and I do usually decorate the tree. My son and husband and I get the tree, and then Carly and I take over. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more. Like that. And I think I'm going to just take a little bit of dark. I'll show you in a sec, you guys, what I've done. I'm taking longer to color than I normally do, probably because I don't know what I'm doing next. I haven't made this card before. I'm winging it. This is a winging it. Okay, so I want you to see that I've just added some shading around those edges. Can you see that? I still am going to blend them in though. I'm going to do it though with the light saffron. I'm just going to go over this whole thing with a light saffron. So really blending in all those darker daffodil colors. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And then let's add Dark Poppy Parade. Let's add it to these little berries. There. Whoop. There. Just gives that little pop of red. Let me go. You see that? Hopefully. Won't put up a tree. You know, I don't blame you, Donna. You need to take care of yourself. And you know, it was funny because did you guys ever do ceramics? My mom and I did ceramics together. I am talking when I was a teenager. That's how long ago, like 40 years ago. And my father had passed away quite suddenly. And he was really young, and so my mom was young. And oh, I'm just looking, you guys, for something before I lose track of what I'm going to say. There we go. And her and I found that doing crafts was a great therapy for us. So we would go, and those were the days we had to clean the greenware. Did anybody do ceramics way back then? Yeah, so you had to have this. You had this little tool, and you would clean all the rough edges off, and then you would kind of sand it down, and then it would get fired up in the kiln, and then you would paint it, and then it would get fired again. Does anybody remember doing that? Anyway, my mom made one of those Christmas trees. Now, do you guys know what I mean when I say one of those Christmas trees? It's the one that's, you know, got the lights that you put in it, and it's got a light bulb that you. Anyway, I saw it the other day on Wayfair or whatever for like $350. I'm thinking, huh. Anyway, we put up that every year. And whenever we take it out, it always makes my daughter and I really happy because it reminds us of my mom who's passed. And it reminds me of the time where my mom and I did things just to try and have some peace from, grief and all that. Anywho, that my husband and I thought it was one year where we did renos, so we didn't put up any trees or anything, but we put that tree up. And we both thought, why don't we just use that tree? Like, why are we getting all this stuff? And, I want to minimize stuff. I don't want all this stuff. Anyway, no, that wasn't going to fly with my kids. And as long as they want to do it and don't mind helping, then I don't mind having one. So I'm thinking gradually we'll get to away from all the tree and stuff and just put up my mom's funny little, and it's a funny little tree because it's not perfect because my mom made it. So it's not like the one probably that you get from Wayfair that's probably perfect. But it's got some holes where the lights won't go in and, funny little things like that. So what have you guys been doing? I think I saw did you have a picture of your tree, Keisha? I'm not sure if you did. No trees for Jennifer. Yeah, that's what happens when you're ceramic trees. Everybody remembers, right? Yeah. Yeah, a wreath is really nice, isn't it? Especially if you live in a building where people aren't going to steal your wreath. Yeah. Okay. All right. I sort of got distracted there. Sorry, you guys. All right. So here we've got our, stamped image here. And then we've got our flower. So that's kind of what I was going for. But I think we need a bunch of other stuff. So let's see. Let's just cut a bunch of stuff. So gold. Love gold. And I'm going to take, this is the adhesive sheet. Remember we talked about this the other day? So I'm just going to peel the back off. And then we've got this part is all sticky. And I'm going to put the, well, I'm a little off, but it's too late. You can't really, once you're committed, you kind of have to do it. So I'm going to just trim this off because I don't want it to stick to my plates. It's a bit sticky. Okay. Okay. And then let's cut some of our favorite pieces out of this. So we've got what I call the ornate. I don't know if it's really that ornate. We've got a few little leaves here. So we'll cut that out of the gold and then we'll see how we are. Okay, so let's gonna do this. I'm gonna try and, there we go, that should be good. Grab our mini. Oh, a Grinch tree. Do you know, I saw this little, I don't know what you'd call it, like a table, like a decoration that you put outside. Do you know what I mean? Like fresh ferns and stuff. And it looked exactly what I would call a Grinch tree. Do you guys know what I mean? Like they had the long branch with the one little bulb hanging down. It was so cute. So cute. Okay. Lion screen. Yeah. Okay. So we just run this through like you would normally, you guys. It's not like you have to, there we go. You're not that you have to do anything differently. Christmas wall hanging out of those gray work socks. Oh, right. That's cute. So it's sort of like, I always think of like the sock monkey. Is that what you mean? That kind of sock? Those gray with the red stripes on the top. I think that should be good. We'll see in a minute. All right. Now I don't know if I'm going to use it, you guys, but I've got Old Olive and I've got another adhesive sheet. Let me just get this started so I can get the back off. Sometimes you have to work at it a little bit. Probably shouldn't use my scissors. I should use my Take-A-Pick, but oh, well, whatever, right? So one sheet is just like the lining and the other side is the glue. Okay. And again, I'm just going to cut the same images. I have no idea what we're making here. I really don't. Hopefully it'll be nice. Hopefully. We'll see. Run that through. The Grinch tree are ridiculously, oh, do they actually sell them like a Grinch tree? Oh, wow. Okay. This was like a container with stuff, and it wasn't too bad. I didn't get it, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, so let me get rid of all of my bits here. Put them on my magnetic sheet, because if I don't, I'll lose them. You know how that goes. Okay. All right, so I can see if we can get this out. So that might be not cut right through, I think. I'm not sure. Let me just see. Let me see what I've got going here. I'm not sure. I might have to. If you ever find that something hasn't completely cut out and it's driving you nuts, go grab the die again. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that. Go just grab that die again, and you can feel when it grabs. Does that make sense? Like, I know that's in the same space that it was before. And then I'll just run it through again. And hopefully that works. I really am quite relaxed today, aren't I? It's like, oh dear. Oh well, let's run it through again. That should be good. Stylish shapes will be back in stock. Website says currently unavailable. Oh, thanks, Jennifer, for replying. January 30th. Yeah, they'll be back. They're in the main catalog, so they're going to be back. So we'll watch for that, Donna. Get you set up. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm just have to poke those out. So that came out. Okay. Now let's see. Did my gold come out? Yep, those ones came out, and that one came out. And did this one. Again, I might have the same issue. So I'm just going to send it through again. No biggie. Just find where it grabs. Like, it literally, you can feel it. It's not going to move. Okay. For anybody who's a customer of mine, like Donna, and your family can't think of something to get you for Christmas, I provide gift certificates if they want to buy you a gift certificate that you can use when those stylish shapes come back. Okay, sometimes they come a little bit earlier. They give a date. You know, in this uncertain time of supply chain issues and whatnot, they do their best based on the information that they have. And sometimes they actually come faster. So you never know. Come on out of that, baby. There we go. There we go. Good. All right, now we just have to decide what this part's going to look like. Okay, so let me grab. Here's the base that we had already created, right? And we're going to have this. We're going to have this. Okay. Now we need some more items. So let me poke out these little bits. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. I just saw you guys on Sunday, but that was like 3 days ago. What the heck? Okay, I think that's good. So that's the gold. So we could sort of have that kind of idea. I'm not sure. We'll see what we're going to do, guys. We're not committing. We're just deciding. Okay. So sometimes you can put like the cardstock piece and then just have that gold almost be like a little overlay accent, but not today. Don't want to do that. And I've got my gold leaves. Let's see about those. I guess I could have introduced another color, but I didn't think, because there's blue in this paper. So it could have had some blue in there. Okay, so there's our gold. Now we have another gold. Come on, baby. Poke that out. I'm singing to myself, uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to be sending out my catalog soon, Donna. You're on my list. So watch for those. The catalog that starts in January. And anybody who joins my call live or later and you live in Canada, you've made a purchase from me in the last 6 months, you're getting a catalog too. Okay. All right. Hopefully I'm in screen. Oh, early February. Wendy lives in in Wales. So they have different warehouses and they have different inventory dates. So in Wales, UK, Britain, UK, I guess, their delivery for those stylish shapes is February. I think that's what Wendy meant. I'm guessing, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, look at this. All right. Let's see what we're going to do here. There's our card. We've got our flowers. And we've got some gold. I like the gold. I think I'm going to go with the gold. And then we've got some green. I'm just building here. Some green here. And then maybe a green over here. This is just really playing around, you guys. Maybe 2 greens like that. And I don't know whether I need another green. It might be too much. I could actually cut this down. We might do that. So let's just get started. Let's put something on the paper, okay? Let's do that. I am actually going to trim off that little... Let's trim this off. And let's pull this paper off. So this adhesive that we stuck on earlier means that we don't have to apply glue all over this piece, because when I pull off the backing, the glue is going to be there. I think what we'll do, you guys, is let's pop this up, okay? And let's get this stationary so that it's not wobbling around. Okay. Okay, go. And there's my glue. There's my gold. Actually, I think I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do it opposite to what I thought. I'm gonna load it up onto this side of the card instead of the other way around. All right, then I've got this piece, which I'm gonna pop up. And then I can stick those under. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's pop this guy up. So I'm just gonna have it a bit like that. I'm gonna grab these. Now they've also got the sticky on the back. Hardest thing is to just get this going. There we go, it started. It's just nice with these really delicate. My nails are too long. I gotta go to the nail salon next week. I get mine cut really, really short, like so short, like they're almost to the, like, so when she's filing my nails, she catches my skin a lot because they're so short, but they sure grow fast, boy. Is it green? I think we'll do another green. How's everybody doing? You all talking amongst yourself? Okay. Oop. Ugh, nails. There we go. Pull. Okay, and then I'll just tuck that guy under there too. Just come on under there. Oop. Moving. Hope if I glued that down, wouldn't it? We're going to do this one kind of like that. So we're just trying to, you know, sort of spread this out. I'm not sure whether I need anything else. Do I need a gold one? Yeah. Answered my own question. I do need a gold one. I love this gold foil so much, you guys. I have 2 sheets that are 12 by 12. They last a long time. You know how much I use them, so you can imagine how long they're lasting. Here we go. Let's move all that out of the way. Now, I wanted to add some ribbon, and I could go ahead and take a Stampin' Right marker, the pool party, and I could color the organdy ribbon here, or the seam binding, sorry, crinkled seam binding. This is fantastic. You can color it any color you want. But I thought what I'd do is show you a new product that's coming in January, and it's the Pool Party Grosgrain Ribbon, 3/8 of an inch, 1 centimeter. Okay, and I thought this would be pretty. So let's tie a little bow. It's really pretty. I know it says it's grosgrain, but it's quite, I think it's prettier than what I would call a grosgrain. It's more of a satiny grosgrain, which is pretty. Just going to do that. Fluff up our bow. Go. Trim. Ribbon scissors. Ribbon scissors. And I'm just going to add it there just as a little bow. Yeah, I think so. Let's grab some glue dots. Oh, you can do crochet. You can do crochet. I can't do crochet. I can do things, but I do not do crochet. And it'll be beautiful. A handmade blanket is like the best gift ever. My kids got handmade blankets when they were babies, and my son had it until it literally disintegrated. So it was like a big blanket, and then it got smaller and smaller and smaller. It was more like a fleece, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller until it was about this big. And I just refinished it on the edge, and he kept it for his stuffed bear forever. Here we go. I don't know if it needs anything else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Does it need anything else, you guys? I don't know. I could add some of the in color, but I don't know. I think sometimes you can just go, right, a little bit too crazy. I thought I had 2 of these left. I thought I had one. Oh, look at that. I have one on my table. I could add the gold. Yeah, let's do that. So these are the amazing gold adhesive back swirls, of which there are none anymore. They sold out. Although anybody who made an order from me in November is getting a set as their thank you. When somebody places an order in my store of $50 or more and uses the host code, they get a gift. And this month's gift is these gold adhesive back swirls for the first 10 people anyway that made us a purchase. I'm just using the glue fell off these last 2. I literally have 2 left. Look at that. I have like 1 left now. Got my money's worth. Sometimes I think I took these off and then tried to reuse them, and so they lost their glue. So I just used a paper pumpkin glue dot underneath there. Yeah. So let me just clear the decks here. Okay, and then, so there's the card. So there's our on-the-fly card that I had no clue what I was making at 2:45. You can knit, but you prefer to crochet. It's only 1 stitch to draw. My mother was a beautiful knitter, Wendy. She was Scottish, and they learned knitting in school, like the boys and girls. And so a lot of the men could knit, so it's kind of nice. But she knit us lots of different things. And my kids, I kept them. You know those little sweaters with the animals and stuff on them? Anybody get those when they were a kid? Or had them for their own kids? Anyway, I've got a box of them that my mom made. Okay, so what do we think? Yeah? I think so. I probably could have added a little bit of gold behind that, just to, like a gold matte. But that's okay. Next time I make it, I'll add that maybe. So I just wanted to show you how this stamp set, the here, framed florets, is carrying forward. And it's not just for now, and it's not just to be used with that paper that's going to be retiring. You can use it with all sorts of art paper. And this one is the Hues of Happiness from the annual catalog. Okay, so let me just do that. Oh, do you want to see some more stuff? I don't know if I showed you all this. My sister, this was my Christmas card from my sister Ellie. Isn't that gorgeous? All that gold. But what I really love is that instead of stamping and embossing the sentiment, she used soft suede. And so you've got that goldy tinge, but you don't have, it's not in your face. And it lets the gold kind of be the star. And this is one I got from a friend. Look at this one. This is a faux step card. Really pretty. And she's used the textured chic paper. So you see, you don't have to get caught up in the paper that is in the collection. This is a pretty card. These are actually cut from that designer series paper. So you want to get that if you've already got the dies and whatnot, and you can cut it out with the die. So you don't have to fussy cut or anything. Yay. And then lastly, here's another card like this one. I like the colors. I think, gosh, what color did I use on that? Cajun, maybe? Not a color you would normally use. It's really pretty. Isn't that nice? Okay, and then card that we made today. Pretty. All right. Let's go back over here and see what everybody is up to. All right. Oh, thanks, you guys. You're so fun. So pretty. Thank you. Anybody else jumped on when that I missed? Are we talking about the bow hole machine? Okay. Oh, it's fun when you get an order that's actually gets you before you expect it. Yeah, this doesn't happen very often. Okay, I think I've got everybody. Yeah, I think I've answered everybody. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. Now, for those of you who are watching the replay, please leave a comment, and I'll see the comment, and I appreciate you joining me live or on replay. Stay warm. You too, Wendy. I think you need to stay warmer than me. All right, so I will see you guys on Sunday. Yes, Sunday, 10 a.m. As my kids would have said, be there or be square. Okay, you guys, thanks so much. I really appreciate you joining me. You know how much I do, because you're taking time out of your lives to spend some craft time with me, and I appreciate it. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you Sunday.